Triple Topper is the third dimension card game for the third millennium. The third dimension adds a new dimension of strategy, skill, and conniving. And Triple Topper is a game system, meaning you can play many different games. Whether your game is poker, blackjack, rummy, or anything else, you could play a version of it with Triple Topper. Triple Topper won't replace a regular card deck, but it'll supplement it. Try it today, and if you like, buy at tripletopper.com. That's tripletopper.com. The Negative Juice poker game takes advantage of a new technique never seen before in poker broadcasting. It's following one particular person. In this two-player game, all I do is switch your balance to all left if you want to hear USST Shadow. If you want to hear SoundGunner95, you turn the balance all the way to the right. And if you want to hear them both, like you would a normal poker broadcast, except that I'm not allowed to tell anyone any comments about what the players should be doing, then you leave it in the center. The only thing I don't do is comment omnisciently, like most poker commentators do, when they see all the cards and know what, and assume what people are thinking, and try to make an assumption based on the cards and the bets.
You got $20 in there, total of 500 chips in the whole pot you have, and so is your opponent. Hand is 7-6 offsuit. The 7 is a heart. The 6 is a club. So what's your opinion about playing a connector that's mid-range in heads-up play?
I'll just go ahead and I'll limp in.
You'll limp in. Okay, it's one of those hands you hopefully
See
want
what
to
he
see the
does.
flop, okay?
I'll just see what he does.
So we'll, okay, so it's one of those you're hoping you pays off just by being patient. So, alright, we're gonna go to the other guy now, USST Shadow, and we'll tell him his cards. Alright, USST Shadow, your opponent, Gunner, limped in with another 20, so therefore you could choose to check if you want, or you could raise. And your hand is 10 of hearts, 2 of clubs. What do you think?
Check.
You'll check. So that's a hand that, if you would have raised, would you probably fold it, or would you probably called in this one?
I would probably call.
Okay, depending on what the raise was. Obviously, we went all in. Okay, so, alright, let me tell the other guy what he did. He's going to Gunner now. Gunner, USST decided to check with what he had, so it's time to reveal the flop. And USST goes first on the post flop play.
What's the flop?
The flop is ace of clubs, 6 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds. And now you remember what you had, SoundGunner?
Tell him I check in the dark.
Oh, you check in the you check in the dark. Okay. Hold on, wrong button. USST Shadow. The flop is ace of clubs, 6 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, and SoundGunner told me he wanted to check in the dark after the flop was revealed. So he's gonna check. So that means if you check, he's forced to check. And if you...
I'll check.
You'll check. He checked. So we're going to go to the turn. And don't do any more dark moves like that. I mean, you have to do it before you reveal the flop. But I'm saying.
Yeah, but you came over.
I got you. The turn is a 9 of clubs, and USST goes first. USST, the turn is a 9 of clubs, which means your situation is you don't have any flush possibilities, you don't have any pair, your highest card is a 10, which is higher than what's showing on the board. So what do you feel about that, and do you want to raise or do you want to check? You're the first one to act.
I'll check.
You'll check, okay? So basically, okay, I mean, if just out of curiosity, if this guy raises a lot, are you gonna probably bail out? Or do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so unbeknown to him, he doesn't know what you have. So we'll go to the other guy now, Gunner. A Gunner.
You said the blinds were 1 and 2?
The blinds were 20 and 40, and your total is 500. Your total amount you start off with is 500, and you do have a pair of sixes because you're six.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
So I assume you're willing to put some money in.
What
the
did he do?
How
What did he do? What did he do?
Oh, he checked.
I bet 80.
80. All right, and we'll go to USS. Is this a call you're hoping? Is this a raise you're hoping he calls, or you're hoping he folds with? Just out of curiosity.
I'm just betting. I'm betting the pot. That's it. Just betting the pot and see what he does.
Okay. I mean, that's just a general
Traditional
strategy. Bet the
raise.
pot. I got you. All right. Here's USST. All right, USST. SoundGunner raised 80. Did you mean what you said earlier?
Yeah.
So you're folding, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell SoundGunner, and he'll collect his money, but you can come back. SoundGunner, he folded. So that means you win a pot of 80 plus your 80 you just put in now. So your total,
Yeah, 580.
so your total's increased up by 80. So and now we're gonna play the second Texas Hold'em game, which is what you proposed, and this time.
So the score after one hand, SoundGunner put in $40 initially, which was called, and the $80 which he raised that didn't get called. Therefore, SoundGunner gains 40, USST Shadow loses 40, which means SoundGunner is leading 540 to 460. The second hand will be on the next download, so please download it now. And if you're a potential sponsor wanting to pay these poker players, please visit my email. Email me radiogameshows@aim.com. That's radiogameshows@aim.com.